Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Corey and this is my channel, Get Sharp, where my audience, you, help me grow and build this sharpening business. It's gone really good so far. This weekend I got some huge tips from a couple guys. Like one is shook my world. Like I'll tell you about it here in a minute. Today, our friend Steven from West Virginia sent in some very expensive knives to be sharpened. Moments ago, I just finished his complimentary sharpening of his Victorinox. That thing's nasty. Now, we're gonna work on his Gyuto by Takayuki. This is a very popular knife brand in Japan. They've been around a long time. So popular, in fact, we just sharpened one yesterday. This one, the tip got busted off, and my customer, he kind of did a little work to make it look better than it was, and I think he did a good job. But being that he invested in such a nice knife, he'd like it to look how it used to look, so that's the game plan. Try to zoom in here. You can see all that negative space I sharpied in. That's what I'm going to be grinding off here in a moment. I have several videos showing my process to perfect the knife restoration process. I'll go ahead and link that right here. And but this video, so y'all can see like that process. What I want to do with this video is really zero in on the belt grinder and all the little nuances and how to do what and what does what, etc. So come on in, let's take a look. Been sitting here wondering why the back of my neck has been itching so bad. It's the friggin' twine from this cheap little necklace I made. That's funny. Okay. Let's get those out of the way. Hopefully exposure, color balance is looking good. Went ahead and threw on a ceramic belt. This thing has grinded a ton of steel for me. This is a great belt. This one's by, you know what? I'm not gonna say their name. If someone wants to know who makes this, reach out to me on my email and or text me if you have my cell, I'll tell you. So in the past, if you watch the very first time I did this, so here's a space I need to get rid of, right? If you watch the very first one I did, I was sitting here and I had to take off a bunch off the bottom, and it just did not work. So we're gonna try something new. I put a little, couple of these little zip ties over here so I can keep this Allen wrench, which I actually bought by mistake, believe it or not. Maybe 6 months ago. It was like $6, so I hung on to it and boom, it fits this bad boy. So first things first, there's a couple screws down here underneath. We need to unscrew those, I already did. That makes this go sideways for us. Now, the Beaver comes with a couple, I don't know exactly what the correct name is for these grinding stands, is what I'm gonna call it. It took me forever and a day. Like this one, I knew exactly what to do with it. It goes right there. But this one, I kept looking at it and I'm like, where the hell does this thing go? Like, what does it do? Well, eventually I figured out that this one goes just like this. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes on these thicker belts, they'll actually rub on it. But anyways, let's get this thing set up the best we can. I think that's gonna be the best we can do. Flip her sideways. And for $6, I think this, if you own this 1x30, this is gonna be a good $6 spent. just for the ease of access like that right there. Slide that bad boy right here. We got our control panel over here. I've got it set up to run that's the wrong way. I'm gonna go into program number 5. And that sound you were hearing was it nicking this right here. So I want to go this direction because my game plan is to grind right here. Now, I don't per se want to put the face of this all over this thing. So what can we do? Let's take some masking tape and safety up the face of the blade. That should be plenty. Okay, so we got good eyes on the tip there. I guess for the sake of the camera, it would have been better if, you know, let's try this for you guys. It's kind of all the same for me. Let's grind at this angle. Do you see the edge guard for this guy? Oh, it won't fit. Sharp. I love that. That's so cool. I want one. Okay. That's set up. Boom, boom. Let's get our water over here because we're going to be needing that. We're going to be puckering the steel with that water. Nice and cool. And there we go. We're probably going to be throwing stuff all over here. That kind of sucks. Let's see what we can do about that. This is our shop blanket. It's a big old thick wool blanket that we use for when you gotta lay on the ground and fix the car. All right, now the camera shouldn't be unruly and start doing whatever it wants. Nice safe distance too, like I don't feel like I need to wear gloves. Now the tip, that's where the most heat's gonna build up. We're gonna take that real slow. Run it back down to 600 RPM. As we get closer to the surviving part of the blade. I don't know any specific science behind these numbers. It's just experience in my gut. Watching my belt, make sure it's tracking in the right spots. I took a picture of this knife, put it on Adobe Illustrator, found the exact knife, scaled both knives, overlaid the photo of the knife that's for sale, how it's supposed to look, and then that's how I came up with where to cut. Funny, I had this the big brother to this thing in here yesterday, and I didn't even think to use it for this. Would have been good timing to use a real life one, although it was a little bigger. Our customer StevO has a really friggin' nice knife collection. He's got a knife. The next one, the one that we're gonna do probably tomorrow, it's like a $600 blade. Second most expensive knife I've ever sharpened outside of my own. Slowing it down as we get closer. This is 480 RPM. Okay. I think at this point we're going to go ahead and go with a higher grit belt. You know what? No, we're not. Now that I think about it, you see how rigid this material is? It actually could allow airflow through it easier. Might actually be better than low grit for the heat factor. Definitely kind of scary doing this, man. Like, these are expensive blades. I don't have any, worst case is it snaps somehow, you know, but I don't see that happening. The belt traveling on me while I do this is actually not a terrible thing, because that way I'm not grinding on the same spot the whole time. What are you gonna do, little bug? So tiny compared to that giant machine. Jeez, be careful, man. Oh, I caught him and I let him go. Just got lucky and it killed him. Alright, 400 RPM. Alright, we're so close now that I have no choice but to put a higher grit belt on there. Stick with ceramic here for a minute. I'm gonna jump up to 80 grit. So we're gonna double. Ceramic belts do, at least these ones, are one directional. Actually getting a fur from all that grinding up here. You know, I think this is the first. No, I guess we have ground from the spine down before on that Mercer blade. But typically when I'm doing this, I'm raising an edge from the bottom up because it's been destroyed so bad. It's easy going. Okay, I'm gonna lower it down to 350. I don't have a 350, but I have a 360. To the point where I'm gonna start being concerned about the squareness of this, straightness of this edge. There we go. Starting to take form. See the speed of the wheel? I mean, it's just like, it's all about time, right? The faster the wheel, the quicker the job. but that comes with risks. Overheating the steel, making a mistake. The faster that thing goes, the bigger the mistakes. Okay. Getting very close on the bottom. Okay. Very close all around. I think from this point forward, what I'm going to do is this back upright. Big old long Allen piece. Great for these little cramped angles. There we go. Around a little cut into here, so maybe it won't be such a pain in the butt in the future. So shout out to, what's that guy's name? Chris? I don't know. Oh, Chris is my customer, my new one that we haven't worked on yet. Ryan Wilson, for enlightening me on something huge. So check this out. This has modes. You hold the hold button. In terms of percentage of grade, that's what I had been on. MM to M, millimeters to meters. I don't know exactly what that stands for. Inches to feet, but just standard degrees. I had been in the wrong mode the entire time. These things don't have instructions, just like everything nowadays. I think like these companies know people are gonna make YouTube content, so they're like, why should we, like, think about like Call of Duty, right? Back in the day when you bought a video game, there was a whole tutorial. There was levels even that you would play just to learn the game. Not anymore. It's just like you jump in, you watch videos to learn how to play. So that's kind of what's happening in the world of tools, at least the Chinese ones. So let's see if we're at 90. 89.7. Very, very close. 89.5. Nope. All or nothing there. I really appreciate you, Mr. Ryan Wilson, for taking the time to reach out to me. And like I told Ryan, this YouTube is really a cheat code for anything. I mean, you need to learn something, you just jump on YouTube, right? For me, starting a sharpening business, I decided to film the whole thing as I go. Well, guess what? So many of you have reached out to me to give me tips, tricks, and don't do that, do this. That's great, that's nuts. And man, for me it's just been a cheat code, because a lot of these things would have taken me forever to learn on my own. So really appreciate you guys helping me out. Okay. Got that all squared up. This guy on here. isn't that great? When at the last second it zeroes out. Man, thank you, Ryan. That's awesome, man. That's such a game changer. Such a game changer. My goal here, I want to sharpen the world's sharpest knife. I know it's an ambitious goal, but like I can't hit that unless I got precision tools. So tips like that are absolutely huge. Should have that soaking the whole time. Yeah, we're still filming. We're done with the shop blanket at this point in time. Hear that? Hear that? It's bulbs over. Thinking about to run out there and film her, but I can't even see her. Oh, I left the freaking microphone behind me the whole time. Gosh dang it. And then earlier, the last video I did this morning, first half of it, I had audio, I had the microphone plugged in. Second half, ran to Taco Bell into the gas station to get a burrito and some beer. Came back, started filming again. Failed to plug in audio, so I don't even know if that video is gonna make it. Okay, I gotta balance video quality with being able to see what the hell I'm doing here. All right, there we go. And we're protected underneath. I'm gonna put one more piece of tape towards the end here. Better save that piece for later. And gonna go into program 5. Edge leading now. It's spinning it the wrong way. Okay. In fact, I think I'm gonna just go put some even colder water in this. I'll be right back. You can see those lines that got dug in there from me grinding, but still didn't even break through all the ceramic. These things are made to last. I'm actually quite impressed by these belts. Yeah, I'm buckling for a slow ride, guys. I might wear a glove on this one just in case. It's highly unlikely this could pinch it and pull it down there, but just in case it does, my hand's right here. I'm just trying to square things out. Now this is where a 2x48 belt system would come in handy. If it was the whole length of this, it'd really be easy to do a nice square edge on this blade. Interesting enough, when I was reviewing the photo of the brand new one of these posted by the manufacturer, theirs isn't even straight. But I guess that kind of leans into the whole made by hand thing. who knows, StevO. Steven, maybe that's me just hedging for my imperfections. I'm just teasing you, bud. You're gonna get my very best. We're very close. Some of that tape. Actually getting in my way a little bit. Okay, it's almost square. I just need a little bit extra on the tip. That might have been it right there. Yep, that's it. It's done. That's this blade moving forward, guys. Now we just gotta make it look pretty. Let's double the grid again. 120. We're gonna jump up to 400. What do I have? That's 400. And I got this guy right here. So now I gotta start thinking about matching this piece with the rest of the blade. So this is all vertical. So I need to do a vertical on this. You know, as I look at it sideways, it's actually a slightly, maybe a degree off, maybe 2 degrees off from perfectly straight. But when I look at that, it kind of, the tip, this looks so nasty. That's gotta stay. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Definitely gonna need a little bit more. Getting close. Really lightweight on that. There's some scratches in there. I think I need to actually go this way first a little bit, otherwise it's going to take me forever. Almost. There we go. One more. Oh, that's so close. One little spot. I don't want better. Boom. That's it. That's it. We did it. We have restored the shape back to its former glory. I'm not feeling any nasty burrs. Perfect. Actually, like, perfect. There you go, sir. That looks really good. I'm gonna go show Tanya. Look at that. Just trying. Well, there it is. Oh man, I'm proud of this one. That's exactly what I wanted. Boy, I don't think the camera probably picked up on how good the sanding looks, or the grinding pattern, but man, this thing turned out so nice. Well, it's time for me to sharpen it. I'm gonna do that over here on my 1x30 using the protocol I used yesterday. You can find that video right here. I'm not gonna film this one because I literally sharpened this guy's big brother yesterday. But check out this video because I can take these super still knives and make them freaking, like, sharp as a razor. Sharp as, look at me, sharp as a razor. And I'm gonna prove it to you. We're gonna get that sharpness tester here pretty quick, and yeah. Guys, thank you again. Special shout out to Ryan Wilson. Thank you, Ryan. Really, I appreciate it, man. Helping me get one step closer, getting 1% better every day, baby. Here we go. All right, guys. Bye.